All right, chat. Time for the next one. This one is a little more of like, what the hell is gonna happen? Because I actually don't know much about Hanya, other than she's rocking the epic Mickey brush, and that's how she works. Anyway, Hanya be gone to overtime in Mara. So let's watch.
The shackling prison, Mara struck. You probably heard these words many times before.
A few times.
But still know little about the 10 Lords' Commission.
A few times.
Crime and punishment, life and death, Spiritfarer. Do you sense a chill when you hear these words? They arouse your curiosity, but remain out of reach. Sinister, hidden, restricted from outsiders.
Wood.
Are you
What?
puzzled as to whether the 10 Lords are friends or foes?
Yo, was that Giga?
Why do they seem elusive, yet appear unexpectedly
Oh,
when
my
the
Lord.
chill runs down your spine? Great news, everyone! As your trusted companion in interstellar travels, thinking what you're thinking, reaching where you want to go, has always been our motto.
Where the hell are we?
After some hard work, of which specifics I can't disclose, this episode brings you an exclusive scoop. The mysterious Cienjo 10 Lords Commission Part 2.
Part 2?
The benchmark for the current judges in the 10 Lords Commission. Hanya!
Also physical? Really?
She's a
Interesting.
physical type character on the path of harmony. There are not many judges like Hanya who seems to be detached from the world while still having a grounded human heart.
Physical
Judges'
and
duties
harmony,
are
by the
detention,
way.
Incarceration, punishment, and Hanya's focus, interrogation. It is said that she reads the memories of countless Mara struck through oneiromancy every day in her 10 Lords Commission coffin, writing her punishments using her oracle brush.
Okay.
Hanya's basic attack
I love her brush.
uses this oracle brush to deal physical damage to a target enemy based on her attack. If your sins are severe, don't blame Judge Hanya for being cold and ruthless. Using her skill, Judge Hanya throws out a netherworld token, and
Okay.
the world immediately turns dark. Shackles
What does that
emerge from
mean?
the flickering green light, dealing physical damage based on Hanya's attack to the target enemy.
Okay.
Mark the sinner with burden.
What does that do?
Every time allies use basic attack, skill, or ultimate twice on an enemy with burden, they will recover 1 skill point. This
Oh.
recovery effect will expire after being triggered a certain number of times. If burden has been applied to multiple enemies, this will only take effect for the most recently inflicted target. Concerned about a vast power gap rendering burden ineffective if an enemy is defeated before its effects kick in? Fear not. With Judge Hanya in play, all's under control. If the skill points recovered by burden before it disappears are 1 or less, then burden will recover an additional 1 skill point. Also, when allies strike enemies with burden, they receive a damage boost that lasts for several turns. Those deemed guilty by Judge Hanya have
So
nowhere
she's
to
definitely.
run. That's because Judge Hanya always takes the initiative, striking enemies with her technique right away, and will also plan ahead and inflict a random enemy with burden after entering battle. According to insiders, the secret operations of the 10 Lords Commission are extremely dangerous, and the judges need to work together to capture terrible criminals, many of whom are dangerous desperados. As an experienced judge, Hanya is well versed in teamwork. After using her ultimate, Hanya will increase the speed and attack of the target ally for a certain number of turns. An insider brought us a confidential video of Judge Hanya.
So like Bronya, but
Judge Hanya is performing her official
it's
duties.
Bronya's
She comes
ult.
upon some foes. She remains
Or
unfazed
Hanya's ult,
and
not
immediately
Bronya's.
uses her skill to inflict burden on an enemy. During this time, as long as allies attack enemies with burden, they obtain a steady stream of skill points. Her allies intuitively understood. The
This actually would be pretty solid with the skill points.
After Donghan uses his skill on the enemy, March 7th utilizes the skill point obtained from burden to protect allies with low HP. After Judge Hanya uses her basic attack, allies once again gain
Thank you,
a
Captain.
valuable
Speak
skill
up for the
point.
sub
At
for the full
same time,
year.
Hanya's energy is full to the brim, and she immediately uses her ultimate, increasing Dan Heng's speed and attack. Dan Heng uses his skill and ultimate on the enemy. At this time, the enemy is already on the brink of defeat. Finally, under the assault of the Trailblaze's skill and ultimate, the enemy loses hope and surrenders. Hopefully they'll remember the 10 Lords' verdict on karmic atonement. And that's a wrap. On a rest notice, Due to your repeated disclosure of highly classified information related to the Ten Lords Commission in public settings, your precise location has been identified.
Albert is getting arrested.
You're hereby informed that a spirit bear will be dispatched for your arrest. For more information, search Ten Lords Crisis or follow Cienjo Local Treasure. Any fines must be settled by 1,300 hours to avoid enforcement. Payment account.
Oh.
Love for someone account name Sampo Koski. I'll pay up.
Did my guy just get robbed? Bro. Did any payments made to Sampo? Bro, you're getting robbed. It's spam. Oh, Albert. Well, there's Hanya. Hanya's interesting. Even after watching this, honestly, it's very interesting. Even after this, I have to properly, you know, work with Hanya. You know what I mean? She's not a bad unit. She's pretty solid. It's just figuring out who to place her with, because she increases speed and attack and the skill thing. She's very utility, which is really cool. Now how to build her is the question. Jing and Argenti. That's the thing. It just depends, because if you have her, then you can't. Then you're. Because I feel like Huahua does what she does, but a little bit better. And Bronya can technically do what she does, but better. Just without the ultimate, because Bronya's skill does that. Bronya's skill does what Hanya's ultimate does. So, yeah. Anyway, that's this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to check us out on twitch.tv/SciUVTuber. Thanks, and see you in the next one.